Hi there guys, and welcome to the UFC 260 predictions. We're currently sitting at a 66% win ratio. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell so you do get like an email or a notification when I create a new upload. You can also follow my social medias. Everything is just /Dan3HitU. You can also watch the live stream tonight. We will be live streaming the event itself. Obviously, we're not going to pirate the actual video content. It'll just be my reactions, and I will be doing my tips for every single fight, not just the main card that we do now. So let's start with Jamie Mullarkey versus Khama Worthy. Both fighters, I believe, are coming in off losses, and it's a fairly even fight. But one thing that I have noticed is Khama gets hit a lot. And I know Jamie does as well, but Khama really does. He's got a fair few more TKO losses. I think he's got 8 TKO losses. No, sorry. Jamie's got 8 TKO wins to his record. So we're going to go with Jamie Mullarkey. He's the +100 underdog. To be safe, as I always normally do, I go for a double chance finish. So we're going to go TKO/points. Moving on to Gillian Robertson versus Miranda Maverick. Both fighters do love a submission. And personally, I don't think it will end that way. I feel the submission game may cancel each other out. It might end up being more of a stand-up game and a bit of a grapple. But if it does go down to a submission, even though Gillian does have, I believe, the most in her weight division, I'm leaning more towards Miranda, if I'm honest with you. So I'm going to side with the -167 favourite on this one. Probably a submission/points victory. Next up, we have OMalley versus Thomas Almeida. And I'm off the hype train. The emergency break was it when Marlon Vera just showed how weak and brittle Sean's little tiny legs are. I fully expect Almeida's team to have noted on this, and I believe he's going to execute the leg kick, the calf kick as much as possible, work his way up to a fist combo, and I'm going with a TKO/points victory for the +250 underdog in Thomas Almeida. Next up, we have the co-main event, which is Tyron Woodley versus Vicente Luque. And this was honestly the hardest fight to actually give a prediction for. It was just so hard to get a conclusion. Every time I got towards the end, I was siding with Vicente Luque. But for some reason, I just could not write up in my notes that I want to pick him. Because I kept looking back at Woodley's record, and although he's lost 3 in a row, I believe he's lost 3 in a row to the 3 best welterweights on the planet. Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington, and Gilbert Burns. And they're not bad people to lose to. No matter who you are. I believe Tyron will/should, because I hope he does, come out and do what he used to do. Control the centre of the octagon. Be dominant, go back to the wrestling game, the old Woodley, so to speak. And that's why I'm going with the +200 underdog, Tyron Woodley, with a TKO/points victory. Now we are on to the main event. The heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic, versus the #1 contender in Francis Ngannou. I could break this one down, go into detail, and spend a long ass time with this fight. Telling you people have improved. Telling you there's going to be eye pokes. Everything along them lines. But what I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to say one thing and then I'm going to give you my decision. Francis Ngannou is a freaking human wrecking ball. Now, here's my little conspiracy theory in this fight. I believe Dana/the UFC want Francis to win this so they can feed him to John Jones, because that would make John Jones look amazing if he was to beat this wrecking ball. I believe John Jones will find an easier way to beat Francis than he would Stipe. And I believe the UFC are trying to use Francis as some form of like paper champion per se. But when Stipe wins, there's a hint for you, my pick. Stipe will win, and he will beat John Jones within 4 rounds by the end of this year. It's hard to believe that Stipe Miocic He's still not getting the respect he deserves. He's a plus 110 underdog. He can only be compared to potentially Fedor Emelianenko as the greatest MMA heavyweight of all time. I believe Stipe gets this done. It doesn't matter that he's lighter. It's going to end the same way. I believe he's going to be even faster this time, so he's going to be able to dodge Francis's wailing arms. He's going to take him down. He might even beat him on the feet, if I'm honest. He literally might do a Holloway-esque type fight where he will just use speed and dodge. But he's my pick. My pick is Stipe Miocic. So thank you all for watching. Gamble at your own risk. We will be live streaming tonight, so you can watch this on twitch.tv/Dan3HitYou. Hope to see you there. Have a lovely evening and be safe.